Hello everyone, welcome to Simproved, Fry speaking here, and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. Today we are going to build this lovely rooftop bar, inspired by several rooftop bars and also beach bars I've been to in my life. And since we have these amazing penthouse lots in the new world from the Lovestruck expansion pack called Ciudad Enamorada, and I still want to build a little bit with the new pack only and base game, so this is again a CC free build. And if you have the Lovestruck expansion pack and just the base game, of course, you can put this right in and play with it. So since I already built a love hotel, a functioning love hotel sorta, and a wedding venue, this baroque lovely building in the park, I thought, okay, we need something that you can visit as a community lot to have some dates, but also something that you can visit during the day and it's kind of nice and, you know, fancy, and also during the night, of course, to have like some candlelight dinner sort of event thing. So I was thinking rooftop bar, because every rooftop bar I've ever been to, they also had a pool. Some of these I've been to were the bars of the hotel itself. So there's like this whole apartment building it's based on is also like the hotel pool. But definitely some of them also have a pool, so you can go there during the day. And I really liked that idea. Also, since this is like a penthouse lot, it's easy to use this as like a beach kind of bar and just put it on the ground as well. There's just the elevator that's maybe, you know, you don't need it in. But this is definitely a build where I was like, oh, this is actually quite versatile. So you can put it anywhere you want to. But of course, I especially built this for this penthouse lot because I was like, oh yeah, penthouse rooftop bar, that's something I really want to do. And that's what, you know, I want to visit with my own Sims and stuff to kind of have some gameplay. And yeah, I hope you're gonna like this as well. So we're gonna put this here. Here's the map, by the way, from Ciudad Enamorada, where I built this in. So if you want to put it there, that's the perfect spot. This is where I personally intended to be. But yeah, feel free to download this and put down somewhere else if you want to. So what I wanted to have is definitely like this round bar that comes with the new lot, and having like a round background and a pool. That was everything, you know, that I kind of wanted to do. After that, I was like, okay, so we go with like modern white because it's like a penthouse. We can go with like a baroque classical building or something like that. So we're gonna use the new wallpaper that comes with this. I think there's like some roses on it, or like some peonies? I don't know how to pronounce them. You can see what I mean. And then I wanted to have like the pool kind of on one side and the bar facing basically the open side of this whole penthouse lot, and I thought that's kind of gonna be like kind of fancy. Since Sims are usually not spawning that much, at least not in my game, and I have a pretty good PC with good graphics card and everything, I was like, okay, a small penthouse lot, because these penthouse lots are quite small. Basically, all of the lots, for my taste, are quite small. I love to build huge mansions and stuff. The penthouse lots are like 20 by 20. I don't know what this is. Is it even like a 30 by 30? I mean, that would be quite big, but it's quite small. And I thought for these cafes and stuff, for community lots, it's okay, because then it looks a little bit fuller when some Sims are like walking around, because it is that small. And having like huge, kind of more realistic spaces will always tend to look a little bit unalived. No, how is it called? Like not lively enough, because there are just like 3 Sims there. So this is also set to a lounge again, because I hate bars. The bar restriction in The Sims is that there has to be a TV. Usually the Sims gather around this TV, and then all of your Sims are gonna do is like watch TV and maybe order. Sometimes they order drinks. And I was like, ugh, I want them to use the pool. I don't want them to be super distracted. So lounge it is. We have already lots of lounges. The Love Hotel is a lounge. And yeah, this is gonna be a lounge again. I'm sorry. Not sorry. It's just a better kind of lot type in The Sims 4. I really hate the restrictions they have for these lot types. But yeah, again, it's a lounge, but we are in Nuevo Corazon, which is kind of like the inner city sort of thing. And I thought, okay, lounges there kind of make more sense. So there is still one lot there in this neighborhood, and it's also a penthouse. And I think the bigger one is from the gym. So I still have no idea what to put there, but yeah, I think it's gonna look kind of fun. So first, what I wanted to do is have like lots and lots of green, as you can see. So we have these attached pagodas, gazebo kind of things going on there, with lots and lots of the debug ivy that comes with this pack. And then I wanted to have these paper lanterns everywhere. I wanted to have them over the bar, but we're gonna delete them later because it kind of looks a little bit too much pom-pommy, I don't know, around the bar, but it definitely looks super nice at night in these pagoda kind of seating areas. So we're gonna leave that. And then we have lots and lots of green around these seating areas as well. Because I personally thought, okay, it kind of, during building this, it shifted into like this jungle theme. And then out of, I would say, failing to decorate the pool a bit, I just randomly placed an alligator spawn point there. And while playtesting, I realized the alligator just pops up now and then, and the Sims are just not phased at all. They don't interact with it. They even swim through it and stuff. I was like, this is funny. We're gonna leave the alligator there. So this is the Alligator rooftop bar. And that's the gimmick they have. You can either think it's a real alligator that lives there and it's their mascot, the friendly alligator, or it's a prop or something. I don't know. I personally thought it's super funny. And then when I went inside, I thought, okay, we have like this lounge theme. So we need definitely like an instrument, I think, and like a microphone, right? Like that's one of the restrictions. So I was like, okay, we're gonna do the jungle theme again with these new wall pieces with the flowers in, with these monstera flowers and tropical flowers. So I made some sort of Instagram photo wall where I wanted neon sign over it and stuff. They were clipping a little bit, so I had to use the tool mod a little bit to make it look kind of good without you getting any seizures by looking at it. But I made it work, so it looks kind of cute then. There's also, of course, a stage with a piano and a microphone. So these restrictions are all fine. Toilets, sinks, you know, that kind of stuff. So yeah, that was basically for the inside. The whole idea was like, okay, we're gonna go like jungle tropical theme because of the alligator. And outside we have the ivy and stuff, because I kept it all with lots and lots of white. Because again, in this pack, some of the color choices or color options we have for the new objects is a little, yeah, not matchy enough for me. And usually there's always a white swatch for everything. So I was like, okay, that at least is not making me, you know, go super crazy with making everything work. But yeah, I definitely thought that nice paneling with like these jungle flowers would work. Kind of looks still clean and like modern, like I wanted this rooftop bar to be, but also gives it a more Simlish cartoony vibe because it's a little bit over the top. Also to the right of this plant wall, I'm just gonna call it now, is the storage room object door. And it's working because that is your woohoo spot. So this is the Lovestruck pack, right? And we have several new woohoo spots for your Sims. And of course, I want you guys to be able to woohoo while visiting anything that I built. And I couldn't make it work for the wedding venue. Maybe that would also be quite tasteless. So kind of happy that I didn't do that. But yeah, I thought for this a lot, definitely, maybe they get a little bit tipsy and kind of are in the mood. And then you can say, hey, let's woohoo in that storage closet. And it's working. I'm really, really happy to announce that it's working. So they can reach it and it's not blocked. So yeah, again, this is all play tested, of course. And your Sims can order drinks and they will gather at the piano and like the stage and like listen to the, if you just have base game, there is no singer, I think. Listen to the comedian while someone is playing the piano, which is odd that in the base game you don't have singing. I think that came with, was it Get Together? I can't even remember which pack it was. But definitely if they do a Sims 5, singing should be one of the main things that should be doable at a microphone. If you have a microphone in base game, why? How did they think that telling jokes is like a better skill to have in a game than singing? I don't know. It was just odd. An odd idea sometimes, where I'm like, when I do these builds with just base game and one pack to get to know the objects, etc., I'm like, oh my god, this is just not in base game. Wow. I can't have a singer in like a lounge. It's so odd. But okay, we gonna make it work, okay? We have to pretend, or maybe there's a mod, but like maybe you already have the pack where singing comes into play and there's like the singing skill. I can't remember which one it was, honestly. Yeah, so lots of greenery. There's lots of stuff going on. I used all of the plants, I think, in this pack, but definitely lots of the, as you can see, these wall panels. And yeah, moved them around and kind of wanted to make it look a little bit more, yeah, green and lush and kind of have like this tropical vibe, but not too cartoony, ticky, still modern with the white and stuff. And yeah, I think it looks good. I had lots and lots of fun playtesting this, by the way, because it's just funny, like the alligator, the storage closet. And yeah, I definitely thought this is kind of like a very fun build and place to be at. And it's beautiful during the daytime, and it's even more funny and like nice to look at and romantic during the night. There are gonna be lots and lots of candles there. And also, and also on the rooftop, I put lots and lots of plants down, because then I was like way in with all of the green. I was like, yeah, let's go really crazy here. Also, maybe it's also good for the environment that they have like a green top, you know, on the apartment building. At least that's not like these high-rise apartment buildings, but you know what? I was like, yeah, sure, why not? It looks good. And usually people won't look so much on the roof, but like play inside. And then I realized that the cutouts that I made with the glass roofs, because I absolutely love during the day when glass roof shadows are on the ground and stuff. And with this pack, we got these beams, which are horrible, by the way. They're easy to place. They're the beams, right? You always have to go down and like look if they're placed correctly. But the thing is, during live mode and everything, they're still visible, so they kind of block your view. I don't get it. It makes absolutely no sense to have them like it is. So if you want to do these beams, here's like a pro tip from the pro builder that I am. Use spandrels. Use the spandrels. I think there are a couple of them through different... Also, I think in base game there are some decent ones. And then you have these ceiling beams as well, and they work way better. And if you play with like the walls down, or just in general in live mode, they don't block your view. They don't block your view. I don't know why are they blocking the view? It doesn't make any sense. So yeah, I still would recommend using spandrels for these wall beams if you want to use them. And yeah, this is basically the whole build, guys. It's this tiny, cute little rooftop bar. You can easily use it during the day and like chill at the pool with like some electronic chill out music, and use it at night during like a candlelight bar kind of date thing, and then end the date in the storage room, which sounds fantastic in my opinion. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the video tour now, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.